Asher Brian, and I come to you today with a message from my spirit. And this is a deep one. This is a very, very, very deep message. Today I talk about the dollar bill. In God we trust. This is for those who wish to be awakened. Before I start, I have to clarify that I am just as patriotic as any American. I hold no grudges against this country. This country is great in many ways, but as everything, it has its downside as well. I was in the army. Got my wallet from basic training right here, and then got my American flag that you get off the ACUs. So, like I said, I'm just as patriotic as anybody, but still, I wish for you to be awake. So I preach this message. So today we are going to be looking at the dollar bill. Now I have a dollar bill right here. We're going to be looking at the back side, and I don't want to hold this up here the whole video. So for those of you that do not have a dollar, I will pray for your pockets, but I will also be putting another version of this fiat currency on the screen about right there. So the first thing that I want to point to your attention, again, we're on the back side of the dollar, and we're going to look at the left side, and we're going to look at the Great Seal. Obviously, there's the pyramid, and there's the eye on top of the pyramid. Now, most people know this as the all-seeing eye, meaning all perspectives, all points of view, all seeds of knowledge, no discrimination between knowledge, as long as it's knowledge, it's accepted. That would explain a lot of things in this country as to why things are accepted as long as it creates money, right? So, jumping away from that, because that's too obvious, let's look under that. We're going to look under the pyramid at the words Novus Ordo Seclorum. Now what this means is translated from Latin. This means New Order of the Ages. Now, if you think about it, that sounds a lot like New World Order, right? Anyway, the above the pyramid, the words annuit coeptus. This means undertakings. So the undertakings of the New Order of Ages. So this whole circle, this whole image is meaning that the knowledge, the perspective of the top of the pyramid of man, this is the undertaking of the New World Order. Okay, so let's jump to the right of the dollar and look at the eagle. Now, the eagle symbolizes power. Obviously, it's our country's symbol. The eagle also symbolizes spirituality. It symbolizes the two energies coming into one, hence the two wings. These two energies would be the tonal and the nagal. These are the energies that the Native Americans and the Central Native Americans, the original Mexican indigenous and the chiefs of their tribes, these are the energies that they spoke about. We are in America. Pretty sure they know about this knowledge. So again, the two wings symbolize the two energies that come together, as well as the eagle symbolizing power. Now, what the eagle holds within his talons, in his left talon, he holds the 13 arrows. In his right talon, he holds the olive branch. Now, these 13 arrows symbolize the 13 original states, and this olive branch symbolizes peace. But this is not all that they symbolize. Let's look a little deeper. 13 is a number comprised of 1 and 3. 1 being new beginning, 3 being the number of the ascended master. And there's one ascended master in whom this number relates to very specifically. 13 because Jesus, or Yeshua, the Hebrew original name, Yeshua. Jesus is a translation, but I'm not going to get into that right now. 13 was a number completed with Jesus and his disciples. He had 12 disciples. He was the 13th number. And 13 is a number of rebirth because it symbolized his death and his ascension into an ascended master. Okay. I'm not going to go too deep in that. I don't want to lose you. So I'm going to pull you back here. The olive branch is spoken about many a times in the Bible. Always in relation to the Savior or to the new kingdom established in peace. The Savior being Yeshua, Jesus. Alright. So now let's look at what is above the eagle. Now these words are very small. You're going to have to look above the left and the right wing. And these words, they say a Pluribus Unum. What this means is out of many come one. This could be relative to our nation, the United States, or this could be relating to the disposition of energy that this dollar is meant to represent in this new age or this new world order. Because I tell you, this dollar is energy. It is self-imposed energy because the person in whom holds this fiat currency or who works for this fiat currency has the ability to work for as much or as little as this currency as he wants. Self-imposed work laws, because you can live off minimum wage in this country, but some people fall victim to greed and they spend all of their own energy trying to seek this fiat currency, this fiat version of energy. It is a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. Now, if you don't take my word, then let's relate the dollar to the days in which it was started. The greenback currency, which was created by Abraham Lincoln. There's a reason. Because we needed a fiat currency. We needed a way to create income, create a cash currency, so that we weren't carrying around huge gold and silver bars. But the dollar is no longer backed by gold and silver. I tell you that the dollar is backed by oil, because the dollar bill is the only currency that oil is allowed to be traded in. Oil is energy for your car, most definitely, because you're not getting anywhere without your car in America. But oil pretty much runs the world. That is the reason our market is able to even stay afloat. Without our currency being printed and sent to other countries in order for them to trade oil, we would lose our leverage. So this is a very good thing for this country. Again, this dollar represents energy in very many ways. What you do with this energy and how much energy you spend achieving this fiat energy is completely up to you. Disposition of energy. This is Asher Bryan, and I thank you for watching. Peace and love.